Take it away, Bobby. You're muted, my friend.
Bobby?
I am not good at that. It is weird both being in charge of the game but not in charge of the stream. Okay. So we are playing After These Messages. It came out actually, I guess 3 weeks ago. You all have had a chance to look at it. We've discussed ideas of playbooks, stuff like that. But the point of the first half of today is we could come in completely blank on this because we are going to make our TV show. After These Messages is we are essentially living in a sitcom. That is our characters. We're both the actors playing the sitcom as well as the characters in the sitcom, but not with a bunch of stats and a lot of complicated. More, we do worry about becoming popular with our audience. We need the audience to like us. You do good jokes. You really fail at trying not to mess up and cause comedic pratfalls, things like that. The audience is going to like you. Audience is essentially your XP. It's also going to determine the budget for the show, which is why it's very important. Because while you getting enough audience is going to help you lock in your character traits and get you some character development, where the writers are going to keep writing new things for you, it's also going to determine how much budget we have to go to new sets, bring in other actors, stuff like that. Now, before we have to worry about that, we are going to get to figure out the base stuff, the things that are essentially in our pilot that we're going to get to reuse time and time again. Now, the first is slightly meta of when our sitcoms being made, because sitcoms made in the 50s, kind of in the 60s, are very different than sitcoms made in the late 60s to the 70s to the 80s, all of that. It always changes. We had a bit of an advantage where, since we were all talking and discussing that, it seemed like we kind of landed on the 90s because it seems like everybody kind of wants to be in a family. So that is the first thing down. I kind of have a 90s sitcom vibe to this. Mechanically, what does this do? Nothing. It just gets us in the right headspace. The next part is going to be where our sitcom takes place. Every great sitcom takes place in either a very specific city or town, or it's something crazy like we're doing Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman and it's The Pioneer, or we're doing Xenon the TV show and it's in a space station. But it's essentially, we have our sandbox. These are the walls of our sandbox. So now we get to, as a group, because right now we're not the actors, we're the writers, decide if there's anywhere we'd want our sitcom to take place. And I'm going to shut up and let other people talk.
Xena, Warrior Princess. Just let that sit. Just let it sit for a moment.
Just make an actual 30-minute sitcom, Xena.
It's a sitcom.
I mean, right? You're Greek gods, but you're maybe some mortals, maybe some demigods rolling around. Just think on it.
Oh, that's so fun.
It is good. It's really good. Now, with this, especially with this high of a concept, throughout our other show we're doing on Tuesdays uses this optional rule. It completely changes the game, but it's going to make everything more chaotic. With this, we might not be using a lot of the same sets, which means our budget's going to be higher. We're also going to have to worry about special effects and stuff like that. That costs budget. There is a rule in this book where we don't have a budget. We no longer care about the budget. But here is the thing. We are a no-budget show. So every time you roll doubles, no matter what your outcome is, every time you roll doubles, you have to tell me and tell me what the doubles are. Because I will have a table that will range from double sixes, a boom mic gets into frame, to double ones, part of the set collapses and someone gets injured. We no longer have to worry about budget, but it will be falling apart on you at any moment.
My understanding is this crew is low-key chaos goblins.
There's nothing low-key about them. I know two of them very well, and they just feed off each other. The best way, we've been doing this, and the best way is the energy it gives, because we've gone 3 episodes in, is the play that goes wrong. It becomes the sitcom that goes wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Such a good show.
Because it's
though.
going to be, there will be outcomes like the writers didn't finish the script. Everyone is now technically improving. You get -1 to all rolls. Editing error. The scene immediately ends. Start a new scene and do not explain why.
Beautiful. So it's like a Sopranos. That's incredible.
Like a Sopranos.
So we could do that. It
Or
seems
like a
like people
PBS
love
show.
this or
It's
are
very
terrified of this. But it changes the vibe. It is going to go from, oh, we're being a sitcom, like we're making Full House, to we're making the play that goes wrong. But if we're going high concept, we're already not making something like Full House.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, that's so. I mean, it would be very fun to do, like a demigod style thing, just because like that's adds like another layer to it.
It does show. I will
It's
say,
like Aegon meets after these messages. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's the best way to put it is, if anyone watching is like, but what will it be able to handle Full House? Every playbook in this was written to just make Full House. This game was designed to make Full House. This is testing it. This is banging on the foundation.
I have a question.
Yes.
And I need people not to judge me.
No one.
What if I haven't seen any Xena Warrior Princess?
90s low key lesbian.
Okay, I'm interested.
It's
not that
very,
low key.
It's very Wonder
For
Woman
90s network TV,
Themyscira.
high key.
Well, okay, compared to today's standards.
Yes, compared to today's standards.
They weren't
basically
outright.
think of a fantasy themed Sci-Fi Channel original movie, but they had to figure out how to make one for every week.
It's like
alright.
Themyscira. We love our lesbians
True.
in this house.
Mm-hmm. Was Xena lesbian or was she bi? Because I feel like Ares kept hitting on her a bunch.
So officially, she's probably straight because they don't discuss it.
Right.
But also, we're not going to condone bi erasure. So yes, bi.
Okay.
Alex Russo was bi. I just need to mention that every time it comes up in my brain. I want everyone to know, officially confirmed. We all been new, but
we
it's
knew.
officially
We all knew.
confirmed.
Oh no! If we're gonna pull stuff, I am going to say right here, the biggest point of bi erasure is Willow from Buffy.
Oh, now
I always thought she was
Screw
a
everybody because she
lesbian.
loved Oz.
hold on. Now I'm thinking like a Wizards of Waverly Place.
I
/
also was
Charmed
kind of like that would
style.
be a fun.
Wasn't Buffy also 90s?
Oh yeah, Buffy.
I mean, it's not like technically a sitcom, but again, we're just a low budget
that's
thing.
right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we can do Buffy. I mean, Xena wasn't a sitcom either.
That's true. I was
Yeah.
way outside sitcom realm. But I was
You're
just thinking,
fine
like,
because then we do high concept sitcoms and whatever.
I was just thinking like setting wise, like
Yeah.
ancient Greece, demigods. It just had lots of possibilities for me.
I mean,
True.
with the D&D movie coming out and everything, it's
Dude,
just
I'm seeing
D&D
it
the
tomorrow,
show.
and I'm getting the fucking popcorn bucket if I'm able to.
Get them.
I want it, and then I want to fill it with dice and then roll it.
Are they gonna do a popcorn
That's
bucket
awesome.
for the Barbie movie? Okay,
We need to talk about the Barbie movie because
If they
I
are
will
not
have a
selling an
full-on
overpriced
anything.
chunk of plastic for the Barbie movie, someone needs fired.
you know they're clearly geniuses. We've seen the trailer.
It needs to be the pink convertible that you just fit a popcorn bucket into.
Ken, if you're out there.
Yeah, but
Anyway, yeah.
do we want to do kind of a fantasy motif?
Yes, I do like. Yes, I like it personally.
Okay.
I think it's very fun.
All right. Do we want to stick to keeping with a sitcom where we're going to worry about a budget and everything, or is this chaos?
I mean, I will say a low budget, like ancient Greece, sounds pretty fun because it's just like so clear.
To
that,
be
like,
fair,
all of
we
the
could
armor
do
is
like
made out of like EV foam and like that they're wearing bed sheets. and like
We have a
all of the
Pegasus,
special
it's just
effects
like a pony
are like,
with like some wings glued to it.
yeah.
Girl, you
it's
think
like
we can
full
afford a
community
pony?
theater.
I
Yeah,
was
full
thinking
community
more with
theater.
the
Only a
lightning
miniature
and the
pony.
lightning for that.
But yeah, there's a lot. It's more, are we sticking to, because if we have to worry about budget, we're gonna have to build our key sets, which we're still gonna kind of decide.
Sure.
At which point do we do like Cheers, but it's in a
Mm.
fantasy tavern? Versus is this the sweeping fantasy epic from Dollar Tree?
Oh man, but Cheers in a
love
fantasy
me some
setting is
Cheers.
so funny.
I mean, like
Don't tempt me with being
The
Sam
Office,
Malone,
but it's a
Bobby. Not
blacksmith.
gonna end well.
it's very Always Sunny,
Yeah.
but in ancient Greece.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're doing.
I think
Okay.
that's what
We're
we're
gonna have a
doing.
key
So-
set of a bar.
Yeah, so I don't think we actually have to
Like that.
worry about the no budget rules unless people want the chaos.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I
that
kinda want
is
the chaos.
I love the
okay. It sounds
chaos.
like we got at least 3 for the chaos. Lay, are you okay with the chaos?
Bring it.
Okay, we're using the rule. It's an optional rule that is always chosen.
It's so good.
but
It's-
we're also
it's a
still
fun one.
90s vibe. We're a 90s
It's still
vibe
very much. It was made in the 90s.
bar.
Okay.
Are we gonna have an episode about like safe sex or something? Like, you
So,
know, like they do.
This is where we're gonna get into some stuff because we're gonna get one episode today, and as long as the flow works with our other one, we're basically gonna get to do 2 episodes every week.
Mm.
This book has special rules for the bottle episode where you never get to leave the one set.
Beautiful.
Has rules for the we won't really get to do this one, but the location episode, like Friends Go to England or the Disney World episode where you get to leave your sandbox, but
Yeah.
everything is focused on where you leave.
We're going to ancient Rome.
But it also has rules for, and we're going to be doing both of these, the very special episode, which I will tell you right now becomes competitive because audience will matter again, not just for XP. Because right now we don't have to worry about budget. So audience is basically just XP. In the very
Oh.
special episode, whoever earns the most audience by the end of the episode gets to be the person to do the PSA after the episode ends.
What an honor.
Fucking Saved by the Bell, Jesse, with their fucking
Yeah.
caffeine pills.
And then what we will end on is what the other show's going to end on too, the clip show.
Mm.
But it's going to be my favorite type of clip show. Also, what you do in a game where you might not have kept track of everything, or you're not running for 5 years before you fall into this, where people get to bid their audience points to be the one to set up clips to episodes we never did.
Ooh, good. I like that. I'm always here
So-
for a community poll.
That is not a community pool. That is a Simpsons pool.
No,
that
but
community
they have
did.
it. But they have a
Yeah,
few of
they
them.
did the clip
yeah,
show too, and they did it as a
of
classic clip
episodes
show.
of episodes
Yeah.
that like don't have that we didn't see, which is always.
Like, I will say, I think maybe my favorite episode of The Simpsons is the spin-off special where they show all the spin-offs that don't exist.
Mm.
But yeah. So audience will still matter. We will be getting a very special episode. We will get to decide what the topic of that very special episode is. But that's going to be for another week because we can't do our pilot as a very special episode. So right now we have location fantasy. Oh, wait. Yeah. For now, just like fantasy world.
Fantasy
Oh my-
ancient Greece.
Fantasy,
Mhm.
ancient Greece.
Greek fantasy world. All right. Era is 90s sitcom. So next up, as we have our when, we have our where. The group dynamic. It may have changed now because people were very much talking about it being a family.
Mhm.
There's 3 core things almost every sitcom becomes. You are a family,
Mhm.
you are a found family,
Mhm.
or you are coworkers.
Mm.
Again, the mechanics don't change
What
too much,
tropes
but it
do we have again?
so
I
We
want to be
have-
a coworker.
yeah, we have the baby, which isn't always necessarily literally a baby.
No, I'm gonna be a baby.
The
be a
naive
real
one,
baby.
but yeah, you're taking twins. You're gonna be the baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
have the-
God.
We have the cool uncle, which is the flirty character, the one that gets the cool job, that does the cool stuff.
Oh, I have an idea.
We have the grown adult or the grown child, because that's less sexist than the man child, but it is the grown person who has not grown up.
Oh.
And I believe you went with the parent, which is the one in charge.
Good luck. We'll see.
In a workplace situation, you are likely to be the manager or shift leader, or
Y'all are gonna
you
be
are-
like herding cats.
yeah, you're not just responsible, but you are in a position of responsibility.
What's your idea, Rachel?
I have an idea for my character. That was
Oh.
sorry. I made that sound so much more helpful than it actually
Yeah,
is.
it was not helpful.
I came up with a name and a catchphrase, and now I'm like, shit, it needs to be ancient Greece. But now I have an idea of whom. Anyways, no, I'm completely unhelpful. Ignore me.
I don't know. I think it would be very funny if we didn't have Greek names, or if like one of us just did it.
Yeah, it should
It
be
is
like
pretty funny.
there's Theseus, Thucydides, and Kevin.
Yep.
Maybe
I
Kevin.
mean, it's just making me think of the Wizards Council in Weird Web, where it's like,
Oh,
I'm Alex, this is George, this is Greg, there's
get better
Methuselah.
wizard names. I'm so mad.
Like,
I feel
nobody
like
trusts Frank the Wizard.
I think this is like Greek stuff. The like grown child is the one that got like kicked off Olympus for a while and it's just like
Oh.
trying to make their way back. I'm
Oh,
basically
God.
Hercules, just like in that middle phase of like, I
Mhm.
wanna
Yeah,
come
that's actually
home.
really good. That gives strong, like,
You're just
protagonist
Hercules.
energy, which is
Ooh,
good
I like
too.
that.
Oh,
So I'll have the
man.
normal name. I'll just be like, yeah, back home they call me Bob, but you know, here I don't even know.
It's Bobicus.
Bob.
Bobicus.
Bobicles.
Bob.
Bobicles.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
yeah,
Johnacles. This is Kirkacles.
Mhm.
There's Gregacles. It's just normal names with a Cles.
There you go.
So what are we? What vibe are we thinking?
I mean, it's
I would say found family or coworkers.
That seems to be
Yeah.
what I'm feeling too.
because, like, here's the thing: if it's literally a family, just popped in my head, it's Schitt's Creek, where you're
Oh,
all
that's
Olympians
so
stuck on
funny.
Earth.
That's so funny. I
Stuck on
really
Like,
do.
Ooh.
Like,
That's how
like,
it would
we're
be
all-
family.
But I think
We all
it's
got
like,
disowned.
like
Oh
we're
my
all
God, I'd
we
be
all were
Moira.
gods, or we're just like kicked off Olympus, but like we can't tell anyone about it.
Yeah,
We're trying to be normal.
yeah.
That's fun. But to each other, we can be our godly, like demigodly selves.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
and we're trying to blend in. as,
That
like,
also gives it very like Sabrina the
Mhm.
Teenage Witch
Mhm.
vibe.
Yes,
Totally.
exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
it's like an H2O situation. We can't let it
Shut
out.
up! Shut up! Shut up!
I got you, baby girl.
We're
Which
gonna talk
I-
about Zane after this. We're gonna talk
And
about
Ricky.
Zane and Ricky.
And Ricky.
Okay, but yeah. So found family's easy because that's like
Mhm.
adventuring party
Okay.
situation. Family would like if anybody's a god, then everybody is because you're
Mhm.
family. Unless like I'm adopted with super
Mhm.
strength.
But I think
But,
are we
uh,
going found family or actual family? I think we're going found family.
I think it's
/ coworkers.
yeah.
or
well,
coworkers. At which point, if it's coworkers, it'll also focus on where you work.
yeah.
True.
think it's-
Then
Oh
we'll
my
do
God,
that.
do we own the bar?
I think we might own the bar. That's why how we're trying to like blend in.
Are you all like retired adventurers that all went in on a bar?
No,
I-
we still have to have our magical. We still have to have like our
Yeah.
Greek goddess
Yeah.
powers and everything.
yeah,
so
yeah.
we like run the bar, and then at the end of the day, we're able to clean up really easily. But we have to like hide that from the
Yeah,
customers.
so we're gonna have some very
Mm.
Sabrina Be Witchy type vibes
Yeah.
to it.
Is that also
Mhm.
how we launder our money? Like, is our we'll be like, oh,
It's
we have money to do things, not because we're gods.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
because we own
Because
this
we just
bar.
go to the altars where people are sacrificing to us and
give
just
them
take the
money.
offerings.
I'm gonna go to the temple and
I'm
collect
sorry.
my
All
gifts.
I imagined was Jenny Slate, like dressed as Hera, going, "Money, please."
Your money, please. That's the vibe, honestly. Holy shit. Okay.
Okay. So, group dynamic is co-worker slash family.
How would it be? I'm just a full ass baby.
That
Yeah,
just
but
like
you're an Olympian.
that like
You're like
busts tables. I like the idea of you maybe having like this really deep man voice, and being like,
Yeah, like, you have the
"Hey,
body.
clean
of
up
a
after
baby.
yourself."
yeah.
It's very Cupid.
Yeah, you could be Cupid.
You could be.
Don't you dare steal my idea, you
Was that your? I won't.
Because I was
Just like-
Arrows who got kicked out.
Just like the
'Cause
vibe
all my
of
stuff
like
is charming and like
Yeah.
is like flirting, and that would be a like really actually perfect.
no,
for-
Would.
you,
But
no, you
no,
do it,
you can
absolutely.
be you can be it if you want.
No, I do. I just like the vibe of like the man
No, I really like
Ooh.
who
that.
is a child, but not the man-child playbook.
Do a Dionysus. I don't know. Sometimes Dionysus doesn't grow up.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, Dionysus
Yeah.
is more the man-child, but
But sometimes he is just a
that's true.
baby.
Yeah.
God,
Just stealing
Dionysus
shit.
is the clumsy screw-up sitcom character.
Yeah, he is, and I love him for that.
Okay.
All right.
So-
hold on. Let me look at one thing.
The next thing we need is any supporting cast. So these are other people that are technically like stars that just aren't being played. Because with the playtest, we figured you actually kind of need like at least 5 main people
Mm-hmm.
for most sitcoms. Like even like Laverne and Shirley then had Lenny and Squeaky.
Mm.
Like Laverne and Shirley alone wasn't actually enough. However, the beautiful thing is the supporting character, we only need one because we have 4 people, can actually be like an antagonist type of character, your nosy neighbor character, your all of those kind of people.
Do we need
you're
like a god
Mr.
hunter?
Kraft.
Like someone trying to find us out who's always trying to like
A
who's
god
suspect
hunter.
us.
Or like the fucking IRS or something, you know, like where you getting the money. Always auditing us.
We just have like the local
The internal
Duke
drachma
type
services.
situation.
Yeah, or like, you know, like the health department or some bullshit.
Mhm.
Oh god, the medieval health inspector.
Yeah, you guys don't have any anyone with the plague or whatever was in ancient Greece.
All right.
That's
so
weird.
if that's what we're going with, I'm just naming him Greg because multiple people here will immediately hate him.
I think Chad
Greg.
is the going like
Chadicles.
Chadicles is Greg. Chadicles is really good, and I might have to take Chadicles.
Mhm.
Greg,
Yeah,
just
Greg, we
Greg
love
is
Greg.
the guy who's just like knock knock.
That's
Hey
Gary.
everybody. Oh no,
That's
that's right. That's
Gary.
Gary. Not
Greg, we
Greg.
love Greg.
We
Gary?
love Greg.
Greg, whoever can be our regular.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god,
Mm.
it's so
Greg.
annoying. Okay, but I do love
Hey,
Chadicles.
Greg.
Orders the same like depressing thing every day.
Oh, then it's Greg, not Gary.
That
Greg,
is
it's
Greg.
depressing.
Okay.
So that gives us a couple characters to bounce off if things get stale. So Chadicles, health inspector. Greg, sad drunk. That's all we need from them. Pretty easy because we have a decent sized cast. So this is now one of the most important. It's less important since we don't worry about budget, but we need to come up with our key sets. The key sets are the locations that essentially the studio built when they were funding the show. They're the ones built for our show, which means we don't have to spend budget to use them. They're there. So there's always like one primary. In a family sitcom, it's like the living room. And then you have your other 2, which they're kind of flexible. Like you can have a hallway outside of a set or something. So like if we do the tavern, right in front of the tavern is still the tavern. They just built it as one set type thing.
Okay.
So
I mean,
definitely the tavern.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, we have to.
Should there be are we kicked out of Olympus or are we just like
I like the idea of there being like a temple where we can talk to
Mhm.
people on Olympus, but we're like not allowed on Olympus.
I
We
like
never
that.
see Olympus.
Okay, so I was planning on being Iris, who is
Oh,
the
yes.
goddess of rainbows and like can speak to
I love
Oh.
that.
the gods, right? And so as the parent, I would be in the know anyway. And
That's
you know, it's like,
perfect.
oh yeah, like they tell us what to do, and then you guys fuck it up, and then I gotta be like, oh, they fucked it up, right? And so sort of like a la My Little Pony, where they speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You all knew that. Excellent. Where they write letters. So that's what I was thinking.
I don't have the entire role playing game. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, that's awesome. So yeah,
It
having
is the worst
temple-
starter set I have ever used.
Don't. We're not talking about it.
So would it be a temple to Zeus's temple, or like which god's temple?
So if it's gonna be very much
Pantheon?
doing it, we can literally just make it like Iris's chamber. Like you have a chamber. where
Oh,
you
yeah.
Okay. And my like Earth name will be like Izzy or something.
My Earth name.
I'm
I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm adding that to my intro. My Earth name is Ash.
My Earth name is Ashton.
your
My
Christian
star
name.
is Sapphire.
My Christian name.
My-
Holy shit.
So we get one more free key set.
Mm.
Ooh. Let me think about this.
So I think the question would be then. So we're probably going to have most of it in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have Iris's chamber so we can do like the stuff with other gods and communicating.
Do we want like the health inspector's office?
I mean, that would if you do that, that means you're going to be using Chattercleave a lot.
It can. Is there like not a town square because we're not medieval times, but like
Yeah,
Or-
like
or-
an agora
yeah.
or something.
yeah.
Like a market.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
we gotta go buy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greek market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a note for this that it exists in the backlog.
Oh. Yeah, that's really good.
There's like a bunch of stalls they wheel out into part of the back lot. So that way, when you get double ones and stuff, I can just have like bad weather showing up for sheets and stuff like that. All right. So we have all of that done, which means we're up to making characters.
Yes.
Technically, the concept of the show is done. It's been greenlit. We just need the cast that fills it.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
She's killing herself over here, guys.
Sorry, I have
Very
great
nice.
ideas. I am bursting with good bits here. Okay, I'm working on a name. I'm definitely gonna be a daughter of Hermes. So that I can use the twins' power to like like be in two places at once and I'll just like show up in random places because I want like super speed or whatever.
Nice. It's a good bit.
I want to do the Twilight thing where it like pans and I'm on the other side of the room.
Yeah. So,
Are you gonna be
something to
sparkly?
I mean,
Something to note
Maybe.
with your playbooks, because one thing that is done slightly different than other Powered by the Apocalypse games is you all have your catchphrase move, and you get to pick another playbook move. But if you see on your advancements, you don't pick a new playbook, you lock moves. So what that is if you get enough XP, you can lock in the move you took, and it becomes permanent. Otherwise, it didn't really work, and the writers are trying something new, and you pick a new move next week. So you're always going to be picking new moves. And if you lock a move, you still get a new move next week because they're still developing your character. Obviously, you'll be cycling through moves, all of them, eventually in a longer game. You can take the same move you've already taken if it's not locked, just not 2 episodes in a row.
Mm.
And obviously, like if you take Cool Job and it doesn't lock in, the next time you take Cool Job, you're not getting the same job.
Mm.
They're trying a new job for you, type thing.
How do you know when it locks in?
You spend 5 audience for
Three.
character development,
Isn't that
and
3?
no, that we were using a custom rule on one of the special
Oh,
rules of the
okay.
fast advancement. This one we're using the full rules of the 5. There's an optional rule if you need to speed up character advancement.
Mm.
You guys
Got
only
it.
have a cast of 3, and at one point it was
Mm.
only going to be 2. So
Mhm.
we did that rule.
Mm.
But you spend it to buy character development, which are advancements. And so a certain number of your advancements are lock a playbook move.
Mm.
And you spend those. Your other ones are to get bonuses to your stats. Once you've gotten, I believe, 5 character advancements, you can take the advanced ones. It's the exact same leveling system as Monster of the Week. If you're familiar with that part of the Apocalypse game, because it's one of the better designed ones.
I do. It's a very funny idea though for me. I think if I focus, like if like the first episode, I try to be like I'm really leaning into like Daughter of Hermes, and then if I don't lock it, just completely a different fucking god next
yeah.
week. Yeah.
The other beautiful thing is we have a lot more narrative wiggle room from this week's one, which is the pilot, to the next one.
Mm.
Let's be honest, most sitcoms change a lot from the pilot episode.
Yeah.
Mhm. True.
Okay, then in that case, okay, yeah. Okay.
I think I'm gonna roll with Eros,
Alright.
of who's being too much of a fuck up and is on Earth and trying to get people to fall in love.
Alright. Is your character name going to be Eros?
I think probably my human name is
Rachel, you gotta hear me out. Arrow, but spelled with an A.
just like arrow, like the weapon.
Are
That's
you
pretty
wait,
funny.
are you gonna be a fuck boy?
I mean, the playbook is the fuckboy
A
playbook.
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
You literally get it. Rachel's catchphrase is for when they flirt with someone or someone flirts with them.
I like it.
It's Uncle Jesse. It was made to be Uncle Jesse.
Ah, yes.
So Arrow.
Well, let me just say that before my name was gonna be Gak, and my catchphrase was gonna be, "Well, goop my Gak." And it's not that anymore, but I did need you guys to know it.
You
I
had to put
couldn't-
that out there.
I couldn't be burdened with that alone.
You can't
After
just
you
say
die.
these things. You can't just say these things.
I'm not gonna lie. With a catchphrase like that, I'd be pushing hard for the very special episode to be about unprotected sex.
Oh, I
baby,
mean,
you can't go ungacked.
No glove, no gacked.
I am erect.
Someone else talk, please.
All right. So Ashton, what is the baby's name?
I think I'm gonna go with Penelope, but
Mm.
Penny as a nickname.
Lonnie, do you have a name for your grown child?
I kind of wanted to go with the whole Cleese at the end, so I was gonna be Jessicles, so I could be Jessica.
And it's just Jessica or Jesse?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Jessica or Jesse?
I'd probably do Jesse for like when people are calling me, like talking to me in the bar.
Okay.
But Jessicles as a whole.
Yes. All right, and Kelly,
So we have
what do
two
you have
gods,
for your
a
character's name?
demigod, and two demigods.
I'm gonna be what was it, Isis?
Iris.
Iris. Thank you, Iris.
Mhm.
With my Earth name being Izzy.
That's very good.
Izzy. That's right. That's why I had Izzy written down. Okay, so do any of you have your catchphrase already?
Yes.
I know Ashton does. This
I
is
do.
typically the hardest for a lot of people because this is the write your own section. I know Ashton's is going to be goo goo gaga.
You said it wrong.
Goo goo
Goo
gaga.
gaga.
Mine
remember
is
doing
gonna
this
be
now.
why are you like this?
Ah,
That's pretty
Yes.
good.
That is very good.
Honestly, that stems from real life when I talk to my kids. Why are you like this? Knowing that the answer is me.
You know.
I think I'm gonna go with I'm struck.
Fuck off!
Good.
Sometimes
puns.
with the full I'm love struck. But that's definitely I'm struck being the main.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck on mine a little bit, but I feel like I'm just gonna say something like, "Oh, Zeus would hate that."
Oh, I like that. That's very good.
You said that like you were one of those people who's like, I dated Zeus once.
Yeah.
Like this reminds me of the time like I was with Zeus.
Oh my
and,
god,
like,
is that what?
It's the one time.
Is that why I got kicked off Olympus?
Yeah, is that you're just trying to get back into Zeus's good graces despite the fact that you were like 30 X's ago. Like
Like he's moved
be
on
fair,
to
that's
like
a
a
long
beautiful
weekend.
cow.
it's true.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep a hold of Zeus, okay?
Oh yeah.
Give me a
He
break.
falls down you on a shower of golden sparks once and then you never get him again.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's how he gets you.
But there was actual lightning.
Mhm. You felt sparks.
I felt literal sparks.
Mhm.
It might have been electrocution, I'm not sure.
Oh my god. This is a good game.
Uh-huh.
Again, the cast of Tuesdays has called this just a party game RPG because
It is
you
a party
can't
game.
be serious. Again, we find out the episodes only take about an hour, so it's just what zany antics we can come up with. So the next thing we need to do, and I'm on the wrong Discord to be dropping this in. I need to find ours. There it is we're doing our history. Oh, hit my mic. So this is just the clip from the book. We don't have to fill out all of these questions. These are just common sitcom links. But everyone needs to be in, like, to have filled a blank.
Mhm.
Now, since we're in an even number, we probably want to make sure everybody is connected to somebody in some way. And we can obviously, especially in a high concept game, reflavor them to some extent. Like college roommates is gonna get some reflavoring type thing.
We're on
Lonnie-
the Argo together.
Yeah, Lonnie, what's your character again? I know the name is Jesse.
The grown child.
You know, but like, what's the Greek god that you are?
Just
Oh, you're just like a person.
I think
Oh my god, if Lonnie's just a
I think you're just a mortal who got
Oh
like,
my
who
God,
hooked up
could
with
you be
Zeus
the
and-
item that we're all
I
trying
just
to
got
hide
so
from?
lost
Or you're...
that I ambled onto Olympus one day.
That's
like-
really great.
No. You're the one human who's in the know about us.
That's
There's got to be one
pretty
normie.
good.
Oh my God.
You're trying to use us to get back into Zeus.
Yeah,
I mean, if you were
Right,
Zeus's
yeah.
ex, you're way more likely to be a mortal than a god.
Yes, you're Zeus's ex. So you're like chill with the gods. You're like, oh
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
that's legit.
Zeus
and then,
doesn't
You can
fuck
hang.
too much on Olympus because he gets
Mm.
caught.
Yeah,
That is true.
it's a true story.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I just couldn't decide which Greek goddess I wanted to be. So I'm like, I kind of like the whole like Cleese thing. I wanted to do with that.
That's
I
right.
didn't
I
even
like
think
that.
of like the fact that I didn't choose.
You're a
goddess
human,
to be.
Cleese.
So I'm just a Cleese.
You're a mortal,
That-
Cleese.
Oh my god,
Managed
this
to
is
nail
now
Zeus,
just becoming New Girl, and you're the 3 god roommates. It's the recently broken up Jesse. It's moving in.
That's
I'm
great.
okay with that. I can do that.
Oh my god.
You just stumbled into the bar. Oh my god, that's the pilot. You stumbled into the bar. And
Yeah.
you
Well,
got-
especially given
Rachel
this.
in a wedding dress.
Writing it-
Yeah.
Yes. This is
Writing
writing
itself.
itself.
Yes, this is so perfect.
Okay, I do think we want to establish a writing bit. When Zeus was with you, did he look like a human?
Did he look like a really hot cow?
Or does she
Or a
change it
goose.
every time?
Oh, does it change every
Oh.
time?
When I was first
Con-
thinking of my character, I wasn't sure if we were supposed to like make characters ahead of time or if we were actually supposed to like make it in session. So I was like, I feel like I'm like this girl that, you know, like she doesn't really like, she's like the found family, so she doesn't really talk about her parents that much. But when she does, every single time she uses different names. She's like, oh, you know, like
That is so funny.
so I could do that. Like, oh yeah, like, you know, one time like him and I were doing this and he was walking like, you know, just every time it's a different story.
Talk about duck walking.
And then she walked like a duck afterward too. Quack quack.
All right. I will say right now we have a working title because we're eventually gonna need to do this, but I feel like with the Jessica situation, this is just called New God.
That's really funny.
It's just
Yes.
who's that god?
It's
just
just
It's just
Eccles.
Eccles.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's all coming together.
So you're our main protagonist, Jessica.
It's all
Yeah.
coming together.
That's really perfect.
I love it.
I think we're taking break.
All right. But yeah, so we have everybody's catchphrase. Do all of you know what you want your first playbook move to be? It
Oh,
sounds like a lot of you do.
That's the okay. Oh, I get to pick.
Yeah, you get to pick one playbook move.
Okay. Ooh.
And if you earn at least 5 audience, which without us having a budget, we're also a little more liberal because anytime I add a special effect to a bit, it gives you 1 audience.
I think I'm gonna take good news, everyone. Since I'm
It's
the
a good
one.
one.
Well, since I'm also like we've talked about, like I be the one like communicating, so that
Yeah,
kind of
it's a
attracts.
really good one for you.
Okay.
So you get to, and you already kind of came up. Typically, that would mean because there's 2 ways to play this also. Because this is also slightly just explaining the game for anybody who's paying attention. There's another optional rule which we'll probably use because it gives us stuff to do as well, called writer's room. Because the director, which is the GM, in a sitcom, we got to have some stuff set up. Like if the plot of the day is somebody steals Izzy's cart and wrecks it, we need to know someone's going to do that. Now, if it was just as normal, I would go to each of you, like whoever I think first. I'm like, hey, this is what the plot this week is. Would you want to be the one to do this? But in writer's room, before we play the game, we either roll on this, but with the pilot, I think we know we're just doing New Girl pilot mixed with Friends, where it's going to be Jesse joins the gang. The one where Jesse joins the gang. But it'll be, we know what the plot is ahead of time. We discuss it. And if like anything needs one person to do it, we will decide before we play. I'm going to be the one who's, you know, abusing a local return policy or that loses something. And then we play the game. So we're both the writers and the players.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think the name of our tavern should be like something about one of the forms Zeus takes. Like, I don't know, the alluring bull or some bullshit.
Is that what drew me there in the first place? I was like thinking about him when I just walked down
There
the
you go.
I just thought the duck walk in.
The duck walk in.
Do like alluring bull. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Alluring
alluring
Bull is
bull.
very funny. The golden goose.
Golden
The
calf.
goose and gather. Yeah,
Golden
the golden
fleece
calf.
isn't bad.
Golden calf is actually really good because that's the whole like
Ooh,
unanimous symbol for false
yeah.
idol and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love that. Yeah. I mean, I think they're all good. There's one that like
Putting golden calf for
Yeah, I
now
think
because
so.
everybody just went,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Is
or
that-
just or just like
Which
big
was
penis
Rachel's
in.
idea, and as a man, I repeated it and everyone listened, which I hate when that happens. But
I was looking at like what forms Zeus has taken,
Mhm.
and it's a shower of gold coins.
Yep.
There's a golden shower like joke
Wait.
there.
Oh, yeah.
The golden
Yeah, there's
shower.
gonna be a
Think for
joke.
that.
The golden shower is very good for me. I really
Is-
Someone's gonna clip that, Ash.
it's gonna be me.
I feel like Zeus being a shower of golden coins really was just a situation where someone got caught doing something they weren't supposed to. They're like, no, it was coins.
Yep.
What? Where are they then? It was the god.
Oh, dude, the golden shower is so funny.
Okay, that can be a drink. That can be a drink.
Yeah, that's a drink.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The alluring
Yeah, what are
bull-
some other?
the
Yeah, what are
alluring
some
bull.
other forms? The alluring bull. I'm
Yeah,
still
the
here
alluring bull.
Yeah, the other forms was
Swan,
like
stuff
an
like
ant,
that.
a swan, an eagle.
An ant? When did he fuck as an ant?
He was just trying to get away, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
What
He
a
transformed as small as he could into an ant in order to have sex with another princess in northern Greece.
So just to be clear, he was a human during the regular romantic parts, but like in
Mhm.
person, we had to have the illusion of me just like walking a dog, or
Mhm.
Yeah.
like a duck just
just
happens to
saying,
be following me.
He
That's
could
fine.
be. I'm just saying, when he was an ant, he still made a baby.
The thick ant.
I think that's it.
Look at the thorax on that one.
The thick thorax.
Thorax.
Oh. I love a good alliteration. I'm not gonna lie.
The thick thorax. All right.
The alluring bull or the thick thorax. I'm down for either. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think thick thorax.
It's pretty good.
The thick thorax is extremely funny. Holy shit.
It's also one of those that like it definitely sounds filthy,
Mhm.
but filthy in a way that 100% would get by TV. Sounds like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely the 90s too, like double entendre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2 C's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I don't know why I asked.
You know. What else were we trying to figure out?
Deciding your playbook move.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I've already got mine.
So
Mhm.
got hello everyone. I believe Ashton's taking twins.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel, what is Arrow taking?
I'm taking charmer, which is that I get to roll face
Oh, that's
instead
right.
of intellect for help out checks.
And Lonnie, what is
Jessica,
Jessica taking?
Just please.
please.
Basically.
Oh, that's right, Jessica. Jessica.
I was thinking of doing the humorous helper because if I'm trying to get in Zeus's good graces anyway, I might as well be helping around the bar in a way that they're just like, "What are you
What are
doing?"
you
Like,
doing? We can literally use like magic to clean up. What are you
yeah,
doing?
and I'll be the overly helpful one that's like trying to do everything that you guys can do, but like, without magic, it doesn't work. But
That's
It's really
great.
good.
All right. So that means I have actually hit 2 pages in the book. All right. That's right. We were also figuring out backstory
Mm.
and
That's right.
everyone's connections.
Oh yeah. Um
So I wouldn't have known ahead of time that I was walking into a tavern that had 3 ex-goddesses in there, but I learned eventually, and that's why I stuck around. Is that what we're thinking?
Mm.
Yeah,
Or
because we're close to Zeus, right? And that's what
Well, yeah,
you're
you're
saying.
looking for
Yeah.
Zeus.
So you
former,
find the thick thorax.
It just
former
reminds me of
deities.
him.
Be good.
Mhm.
You get close to them to get close to Zeus, and instead you find a family.
Aw.
I would watch every episode of the show.
To be fair, I have noticed, like, even when other people's like spitball out things to do, is it always makes shows I would love to watch
Yeah.
that no one would ever green light.
Yeah. I would 100% greenlight this. I don't know who wouldn't at this like
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean,
Since-
this on FX would just do gangbusters.
Since I'm the parent and my whole thing is to like not get discovered by humans, I would probably not like Jessicles at first. I would be resistant to her being there.
Mhm.
Well, fine.
Yeah,
Kelly adores Lonnie.
Cool.
Izzy
So-
dubious of
yeah.
Jessicles.
So Izzy and
Oh.
Jesse don't like each other, or at least
like
it's
that.
one-sided.
Okay.
Right? Izzy and Jesse, or
There's
Jesse,
always going to
so
be someone
basically
resistant. It's like
yeah,
that in New
you
Girl.
need
I don't
conflict. If there's no
like it, but
conflict, there's no.
fine.
I know.
Well, no. I mean, it can also be. There's always the great dichotomy of sitcoms of Izzy doesn't like Jesse. Jesse thinks Izzy's her new best friend.
Oh.
that does sound kind of on par, though.
Like they don't gotta go both ways.
That's really good.
I do feel like Arrow and Penny have like the former college roommate vibe,
A little bit.
but like they're not
Former
like
Olympus roommates.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
just like the vibe of like
Kind of that second generation of
yeah,
God type
exactly, yeah.
Because I think I'm playing at least Eros as like Aphrodite's son
Yeah,
energy.
Yeah.
Rather than like an all-knowing love being. Just kind of
Mm-hmm.
a screw up. Screw up.
So then we need Izzy or Jesse to have a connection with either Eros or
I have a pitch for you, Kelly, which is that maybe Izzy and Arrow have a will they, won't they kind of relationship of maybe a bit of Sam and Diane from Cheers energy of like
will they, won't they?
very
It's always
different way of
good.
running something, but like that could maybe be fun.
yeah, some like so opposite they attract.
Yep.
I could
Enemies
be,
to lovers type thing. That could
Yes.
be fun.
Oh, that's my shit.
I know.
honestly, I see Eros having a will they, won't they with like
Everyone.
Everybody except the baby.
You don't. We have not decided how all this
Greece
fits.
was
fair.
weird. Greece was weird, but
True.
Twitch has standards. So
That's valid, and we respect those specific standards.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, this is important for Penny. Of since you are playing the baby, like how old is the actor for Penny?
I feel like the actor is like a like 2 or 3. Like the twins have to be like they're very young. I want them to be like real like kids.
So we're gonna be like walking age, but
Yes.
not much past.
Yes. So I can just fuck around.
That means you're gonna barely get to deliver lines.
But I can deliver the main one that's important. And that's
Yeah.
I would
Good
make
backup.
you so you could deliver more lines, maybe like 4 or 5, because then
4 or
like,
5 makes
yeah.
you a little more of a
you can
Yeah,
do
that's
troublemaker
true,
complete
that's true.
shift, too.
sentences. You can do more.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know how old. I've never been around kids before, so I don't know how old kids are when they talk. So
Yeah, no, my son is turning 5 tomorrow. So like,
Congratulations to
going
your son. Tell him I said happy birthday.
congratulations to me.
Or you too. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
That's
been alive for 5 years.
yeah.
Honestly, props to you.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what
I
he
couldn't.
did? You know what he did? Just survive, despite his best
He
efforts.
thrived.
He just
Considering my 2-year-old
okay.
wanted to skateboard down the stairs today, I understand.
I am
And I'm not
obsessed.
talking about the indoor stairs. I'm talking about the stairs off the deck.
I'm obsessed with Baxter. I want you to know.
Baxter
Baxter is like
has a death
commercial
wish, baby.
adorable. It's not fair.
It's true.
Every time I hear a story about him, I lose my goddamn mind. That's the kind of energy I want to bring to this character.
Let me now he walks around in like a Paw Patrol baseball cap that's always like cocked just 45 degrees to the side.
My son's head. My son is. I also have another son who's like almost 2. He'll be 2 in July. His head is so big. We got him a helmet. It's for a 5-year-old.
How big is it? Okay.
A 5.
Oh, that's fine. That's Bernie. She's 9, and if we get her a helmet, it has to be adult.
Oh crap! I love him.
Got some good kids.
You love Baxter because like 2 months ago, his thing was he'd walk around just go, my penis.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
So funny.
It's like,
That's awesome that he knows that. My son
Yeah.
definitely like whenever I change him, he like touches his penis, and I'm like, "Get at it!" Is the only time you got. And then he'll just I'm like, "I'll wait till you're done," and he just goes, which means I'm done.
Yeah,
Aw.
literally, like he's gonna turn 3 in June, but he literally in the tub took his finger and then just made it all go away and went, I put it away.
That boy's doing drag.
That's fine.
I am obsessed with him.
And made it go away.
No, not I made it go away because he kept pulling it. Beth was like, you can't keep pulling it. And he just like it was a finger trap.
Oh
he
my
just
God.
and just went, I put it away.
I put it away.
As a non-penis haver, like, wouldn't that hurt?
The
I have
stuff he
questions.
does to it, you would think.
My understanding is that it's sensitive flesh, and I think the things kids do to their
Him in the tub, he's just like,
right.
I learned recently that men can just like move it,
Yes,
Yeah.
Eagles.
like independent. Like I lost my mind. Like I learned that
Yeah.
like last week. I was like, "What the fuck are you
Someone's
talking
gonna
about?"
hold an ad on you.
you simple child.
I don't know, man. It was because I don't know why I was getting a bunch of stuff for like the not penis enlargement ads, but like the fixing the crooked penis ads, and I don't know why I was getting a shit ton of those.
Did you forget to close out of a porn site on your phone?
I mean,
No.
incognito mode, girl. Please.
No, that's the thing. And it was on like my main computer, which is for work. It was like my work computer. I was like, why am I getting this?
To you? It's been listening to you. You better shut the hell up.
Mm.
Now there's just the classic late 90s sitcom joke of somehow you fall in the bedroom and break your dick.
Is that what happened? Okay, we can't keep talking about
No, we
this because I
can't
have
get
so
into
many
this.
questions.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't.
need
We
to
got
call my
like
friend.
20 minutes till break and we're almost done. But
Okay.
so we might break early. But yeah, so we have a will they, won't they. We have doesn't like but thinks his best friends and former roommates. So we do need one kind of extra level, especially like if Eros and Izzy are in a we hate each other, will they, won't they situation of have like Eros and Penny been sent down under your care type situation.
Ooh.
Because like, why are they here? Not just you were all expelled, but like, why are they here with you?
I don't know.
You know what? I feel like they were expelled. Maybe they both did something together to fuck up.
Oh, especially as former
Zeus,
roommates.
yes, and then Zeus is like, "Look, you need to go down there and make sure that they don't wreak havoc on mortals."
Yeah.
Let's be real honest. Hera gave the orders.
Hera
Zeus
did.
was
Yeah,
like-
Zeus didn't give two shits.
That's
He's too
true.
busy doing other.
Hera's
Zeus was
mad at
actually
me because
part
I
of it
made
and just
Zeus fall in love
disappeared
with
into
somebody.
a bush before people got.
There you go.
Oh,
I shot an arrow where I shouldn't, and Hera got mad at me.
That's
And so,
very
that could be
good.
cool, like a little teasers to the backstory as to like why you guys
Yeah.
got sent down. But like that's not in the pilot. We don't know.
Totally.
It's very this is a lot like Budapest.
Yeah. If this sells well enough, I have ideas for a companion book that's just like serialized content.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just call it the syndication expansion.
Mm. Very good.
But
Can that be
I
like
do-
where you like get canceled and then back again and then like a la Futurama?
Oh, I
Fun.
love that. Okay, so pretty much we're gonna go down some of the basics because it also pulls for time and recover some things. So audience, that is your bread and butter. For the most part, for most of you, you will probably be rolling goofs more than anything, unless you're actively like have a move that gets to replace it or doing something very specific. Every time you do a bit, you interject to make jokes and stuff, that's probably going to fall under break the tension, which is actually your two go-to moves are break the tension, which is where you're doing something trying to get laughs. To note, you roll at least a 7, you're going to get some audience. You get even higher, you'll get bonuses. If you fail, you roll a 6 or lower, you will lose audience. Because this also takes some inspiration from Worldwide Wrestling RPG, where you can gain and lose your fan base. So we don't spend till the end of the episode, because that's when we've like determined how the audience feels about you and get to lock things in. But you can lose audience. The other really major move is try not to mess up,
Uh-huh.
which is literally when you want to do something and it's up, we don't know if it'll succeed or not. You try not to mess up.
Uh-huh.
The main thing about this one, though, is if you fail, you gain audience. Because you're not just going to fail, you're going to fail in a comedic way.
That's fun.
It's sitcoms.
Arrow, is your character masculine or feminine?
I think masculine or androgynous. Maybe let's go some like he they like energy.
I mean,
I love
wasn't
that
until the
life,
late
so go for it.
90s that you saw more
Yeah.
openly gay characters. And
But we're making it now.
Yeah.
So
I was just thinking.
no, totally.
Yeah, no.
But I think
This is also, these are
Yeah.
our worlds. Things are
True.
as prejudiced and as open as we want them to be,
It's
which you should want
Olympus.
them to be not prejudiced and very open.
It's
But also,
Greece.
yeah,
we
it's
can do whatever the
Greek.
fuck we want.
that is
That's right.
true.
There is Get Serious, which is just like try not to mess up, but it is saved for like when things are dramatic. There is a playbook that gets to replay, like do Get Serious instead, but that's the responsible one and all of that. That one's your more standard outcomes where if you fail, it gets worse and you don't get audience because it's not going to be a funny outcome. But for the most part, we're playing a sitcom. Things work out. Our goal is to whatever changes happen, it kind of resets to 1 by the end of the episode. Our pilot's the only difference because we'll always be resetting with Jesse living with Owen. So we don't need to take it too serious unless we're having a very special episode, and then it's all about that. Let's be honest. But flirting is separate from convincing because you can flirt with somebody and not actually try to convince them, and you can convince somebody without flirting. And figure it out is just your basic wanting to know. Really, as the parent, figure it out's kind of your go-to move. Okay. Because that's the one where you just get to go, is someone lying? Is something hidden? Stuff. So with that one, that is intellect. As the parent, you should have a decent one of those. But if you come in and you can tell shenanigans were afoot, figure it out will help you with that. Okay. Dramatic pause is also, it's similar to Get Serious, but it's when you just say like a line or a moment that needs to really matter and resonate. So you fail, the audience doesn't buy it. All that help out is, as you would think, you give a bonus to other people's checks. If you're in the mixed success, if it fails for you too, which more than likely is typically the try not to mess up. So when the washing machine overflows with suds, it will also cover you type of situation, which sometimes isn't bad. If you get the repercussions too and failure gives audience, it means both of you get audience. So there's lots of ways to game that. But that is all of it, with you all coming in knowing what playbooks you want and basically figuring out. I guess I think you all only have one option for attributes, or are there arrays? There are arrays. So has everyone picked which array of starting attributes they want? Okay. Then we are all set. And I think we can go on our about 10-minute break early, which gives us about 15 more minutes for the pilot episode, which will be
awesome.
good.
So we will be back at about 22 after the hour, whatever hour you are on. And we'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
All right.
And we're back for our pilot episode of the New Gods.
Are we just doing it New God? Like
New God?
New God is very good.
Just open. Who's that god?
It's just.
Are you going to become a god at the end of this? Is that what this
Who's
is
not a god?
I mean, that's what the series finale would be.
Is that she?
But also, Zeus? Like, she doesn't need Zeus no more.
Yes.
I'm over him, but I'm actively trying to pursue him. But I'm over him.
I mean, that's the ultimate way to get over him, right? Is to become a god, because he don't want no gods.
There we go.
Yup. So, this game, as with many Powered by the Apocalypse games, is played like a conversation for the most part until we're playing out scenes. So, as we've discussed, we want the first episode to be Jess finding you guys, the van. So, we're going to open on what will probably be our primary set, the tavern. So, as we open up on the thick thorax,
I love it.
we know Jess will be coming in, so we need to determine who is already here, who is being established in the very first shots of the episode.
Greg.
Greg will probably be there at the bar, very much so.
Yep. I'll be the bartender, right?
Yeah,
the barkeep.
So we have Izzy behind the bar,
slinging shots.
Penny is definitely a bodyguard.
Who are you guarding, Greg?
I mean, I'm just like security.
Oh, you're like a bouncer. Is that so? You're like at the door,
but no, you're like, a bouncer, but you're in a bouncy chair.
I am in a bouncy chair, yes. But I'm also a bouncer.
But like, watch out, because like sometimes you just need your nap.
Yeah.
I think Eros is maybe kind of like bar backing. So like replacing kegs, like switching out stuff, but also like wiping up tables. So it's like,
so you're like front of house waiter type.
A little bit.
So we're probably gonna open. The thick thorax is gonna be fairly busy, which for like sitcom set busy is really, it's like a dozen people. You just move around. That's a lot of people on camera.
That's a lot of. If we only have one waiter, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you know, half of them are at the bar.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do we serve? I guess for a tavern, do we serve food?
You can. I mean, do we want a Bob's Burgers bit where we just get to come up with stuff?
Like, it's only the food. It's only the food that Penny likes. So it's like mac and cheese, dino nuggies, hot dogs.
Fuck yeah, it is.
But like nothing else. Nothing like, we're not a gastropub.
Yeah.
You know, people come in being like, "Do you have truffle fries with aioli?"
No.
We
have a hot dog.
Yes.
We don't know where it came from, but we're a bar that serves hot dogs.
We can put it in the mac and cheese if you want.
We're going to get you drunk enough to where all you want is mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Yep.
Me every day of my life.
That is called drunk enough. So
God, I want mac and cheese.
I mean, I have one remaining chicken empanada. But we open. It's fairly busy. We're probably going to have Greg there. We'll introduce him, but it'll probably be better if we start with 2 actual main characters interacting. So we're probably going to have Izzy and Arrow having interaction because barkeep and front of house. That's up to you guys. You get to decide how you want to introduce yourselves, anything going on, any of that.
I assume Eros. Okay. I will describe, I guess, Izzy. So Izzy is going to have her hair in a braid to keep it out of her face. And she will have the, I call them church keys, but you know what I'm talking about? The like bottle openers, like, but
Yeah.
a giant one hanging out of a pocket. And the, black tank top kind of situation. Very utilitarian, talking to Eros, who, not sure what you're doing, but probably fucking off.
Think
And-
Eros is flirting with one of the customers. Like, it's like supposed to be taking their order, but is like full leaning on the table, just like batting eyes at like a person who's like absolutely like, yeah, not doing his job.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like Eros, unless she or Arrow, excuse me, Arrow, unless that person is gonna help you bringing the new keg up from downstairs, you need to move it.
Duty calls. And I think, yeah, then he
Does the person help you though? Be like, come on,
I
babe.
think I just kind of wink, and like if she wants to follow me, then she can.
Give me a face check. You
Oh,
got
boy.
this.
Oh fuck, we're playing a game.
And remember,
7.
7. All right. So with a 7,
You're in jail, but I rolled a 5 on the other one, and I have +2 to face.
all right. They
How'd you roll
are.
0?
Huh?
They're interested with that,
no.
but not going to be. So she'll just be like,
Yeah.
I'll be waiting, and blows you a kiss. I'm perfectly setting you up for your
I'm
catchphrase.
struck.
Yeah.
Woo!
And yeah, the like prepped audience just woos like crazy. What's the best part about making it 90s?
I get
It is a live stream.
+1 to the roll and +1 audience. So
Yeah.
can I get an audience point with that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I teed it up for you.
Thanks, baby.
I'm not in the scene
All right.
yet.
So
Not yet,
with
no.
the woo, I mean, this is the perfect time to bring in a character because as we have a big audience reaction, that's a good time to cycle movement. I definitely think this is where we need to have the door coming open with Jess coming into the room because if Jess is our protagonist, you got to kick that off quick. So how does Jess enter? Like in what state, visually, emotionally, all of that?
I think she basically kind of looks like she is like dumbstruck. Because if we're thinking like she saw the name and she was just like, oh, it reminded me of. I think she like opens the door kind of like in that way where she thinks she's the main character and she's like,
Yeah.
and then she just sees it's a regular bar and she's like, oh, this is so like quaint. Wow. And she's like still trying to make it work in her head of like, this is a great idea right now.
How does Penny shatter this illusions of grandeur? Because that's exactly what's going to be set up for.
A Penny who is in like not a bouncer, but almost like is like riding a little mini Trojan horse. Just like
A scoot bike that's
yeah,
a Trojan horse.
Exactly, yeah. She's gonna like stop right in front of her and just be like, hold on. Who are you?
I'm Jess.
Why are you here? We've never seen you here.
New face. What can we help you with?
Yeah, what can we help you with?
Well, it looks like it'd be good to start with a drink. This is the tavern, right?
Izzy's
Let
gonna
new
come
people into a tavern?
through and like push them aside and just be like, and look at them, and especially Arrow, and be like, why are you like this? She wants a drink. There's my catchphrase. And I will
getting the keg,
usher.
boss. And I wink at Jess, and then I go downstairs and go do my job.
And Izzy will, just sees her as another, sees Jess as another customer. Is like, all right, this is coin coming through, and gives her space at the bar.
Izzy, upcharger.
Just like climbing onto a bar stool.
A bar stool, like baby chair.
Yes.
There is a baby chair just
A
ready to
booster
go.
seat on the
It's a
bar
high
stool.
chair. That's what those
Yeah,
are.
it's a high chair.
Those are high chairs, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, I haven't been with kids in a while. Thank you for the terminology.
A baby.
It's like a baby chair with really long legs.
You know what I'm talking
You
about?
keep them up very high. We need a chair that lets them be up high.
Oh my god.
What are those?
So Izzy will scoot behind the bar and just be like, you just want what do you want? 'Cause she's like slinging bottles, pouring shots.
We did establish there is one drink this place carries.
There is there. Do you want tonight's special?
Oh my god, it's
Do you
a
want
reminder
special?
of him.
It's a special price of twice as much.
So you are listening to the okay. What's the special?
The name might be a little off-putting, but trust me, it's so worth it. It's called a golden shower.
That's
and
when
in
like the menu is flipped around so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got a special gold flakes in it. I'll just
It's
make
the
it for you.
special,
Yeah.
And then you have to pay for it. Don't think this is free.
Yeah, give me plus goofs, Penny.
Oh, okay. A 9?
9. All right, you're gonna get some chuckles. You don't get any forward, but you get +1 audience.
Okay.
So
Remember, if it's ever doubles, let me know.
Yeah.
Izzy's going to. Did I need to roll for my catchphrase or anything when I did it?
No.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you save the catchphrase in the appropriate situation, you get it.
Sweet.
Rad.
All
It's
right.
not a catch roll.
I don't know. Izzy's going to what if I fuck it up? I don't know. Izzy's going to.
This is the community theater of TTRPGs.
Excellent. So Izzy's going to put this glass down, pour mysterious colored liquids in it. Right, none of the bottles are labeled.
Yeah.
A little shaky, and into a glass that is probably a little dirty. And
All right. This is a
the
pretty
glass-
complicated thing. I think we need to make sure you don't mess it up. So give me a goofs roll.
okay, I was gonna say the
Ooh.
glass.
Be
The
able
glass
to
will like
tell.
have a little bit of magic in it, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna smoke a little bit.
Ooh.
You said goose roll.
The golden shower is smoking.
It's warm. It's a steamy shower. Oh god. Oh, that's a 6. Oh wait,
The
+1.
thick thorax where our golden showers are always served warm.
It's
Hell yeah.
+1, so that's a 7.
So many
Okay.
things.
A 7. So, okay. You can have the effect where it's going to be smoking and sizzling, but something's going to go wrong with the effect that you're going to have to cover for in shooting, or the effect doesn't go off.
Cover for.
All right, so you're doing this, sliding it, and as the camera's mostly focused on Jess doing all this, the fog machine where they just shot some on won't shut off under the counter. So now there's just more and more fog building up behind the bar.
It's a
think-
happy hour. We're all in a sauna. Time for a sauna break. All drinks are now 1 coin cheaper.
All right.
Oh, great. Does that
So,
count for what I just ordered?
Arrow's
Not for
gonna
you.
No, it didn't hit. It didn't hit. It didn't hit.
for you.
Arrow's gonna
So,
come up from the basement, and can I like have a bucket or something and like put it over the fog machine to try to stop it?
like you weren't supposed to enter the scene yet. You're just
Yeah,
rushing.
I'm an actor and I'm covering, but can I
Yeah.
do help out?
Yeah, you do. Yes, you can roll an intellect for that. And what I was
I
gonna
get
say,
to roll face if it's intellect for help out.
that
check.
is good. You're gonna make this look good. So if this isn't fixed, the fog's gonna give you guys a -1 penalty till it's fixed.
Okay.
But because the special effect was used,
Mhm.
Izzy, you get 1 audience.
Very nice.
I should be
Ooh, okay. That's
I assume.
7 on the dice plus I get that face, so that's 9.
All right. 9 means there it is. It would up things +1. So it's gonna be a mixed success. So pretty much this is going to work, but there is now like a big bucket behind the bar. So anytime you guys are supposed to be doing your blocking behind the bar, you have to step around this like 5-gallon Home Depot bucket back there. So at any point I can give -1 to like a roll behind the bar.
That's
I will
great.
tell you when to choose. Again, it's just a comedy of errors. And the more I'm realizing, the more I'm just like, this is the community theater RPG, and I didn't realize it.
Did I get a +1 to audience with that roll?
Yes.
Oh, glorious. Thank you. Boom.
Yeah, the smoke gave you +1 audience. Yeah. All right. So, as this is getting played off, because again, all of you are actors here, you know something went wrong, but it's been covered. So now you gotta keep going forward. I'm gonna roll randomly to see who's the next line supposed to be. The whose line is it anyways rule. If it stalls, roll a die and pick, and they're the next person with a line.
I love that.
All right,
Fog machine.
Penny.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
the script picks back up with a line from you.
Right. What brings you to this beautiful establishment?
Well, it just reminded me of. It doesn't matter. It just seemed like a cool place.
It
Do
doesn't
we have
matter.
a broken heart in the room?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Arrow like leans on the bar. I think he has like like a white t-shirt and like jeans. Like and he looks very like
of you.
yeah. And like maybe like an apron around his waist, and he's just kind of like leans down or like leans onto the counter.
Because Arrow came in before getting the costume changed to do the bucket.
My partner gave me jelly beans.
Yay. But yeah, are you doing anything more than that, Arrow?
No, I'm just I'm curious.
Don't
Come on,
encourage her.
spill the beans.
Yeah, I mean it sounds like a sob story from Jessica right now.
Don't encourage her.
No. Encourage her. The more she cries, the more she buys.
Oh, encourage her.
This is a
Like,
safe
actively looking
space.
at each of you as you speak, like encourage her. What there's a broken heart?
This is a safe space.
Look
just
at you,
wanted to-
industrious little capitalist.
All right. Yeah, we're giving the goofs roll to Arrow on that one.
Yeah.
Because Arrow put the capper on it.
Oh, okay. 6?
Ooh.
The audience hates capitalism.
No, the audience hates criticisms of capitalism.
Oh.
Arrow is calling out Izzy for like only caring about the profit, and the
Yeah,
audience
so
didn't like that.
Arrow loses one audience if you have any.
Oh, I had one.
All right, but yeah, Izzy, you want to give the sob story? We'll give you a tears roll for it to see how well you do with it.
To tell
Oh,
me
wait.
to do it. Stop.
Or
stop.
why'd I say Izzy?
I was
meant Jesse.
like, we're not sad. We're gods.
You guys are gods? Oh shit!
Da 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 da. Series is done.
That's absolutely a place for the intro, though.
But-
Yeah, well,
Well, that bean didn't stay in the can or the very
so
long.
why are you making bean jokes?
What's going on?
But
Jesse,
yeah,
please,
so-
for the love of God, tell us what's wrong so that they will stop talking.
Ow.
I feel like Jess has been wandering for a while. She actually probably pulls out like one singular bean from like a random pocket of hers that she's just like picked up because she thought it looked cool, and she's like, okay, spilling them.
Give me a goofs roll for that.
That's precious.
That is so adorable.
I look over at Arrow and I'm like, oh, she's got a bean.
Arrow looks
Okay,
moved
so
for the
that's
first time in the
8.
scene, like
Hey,
genuinely.
great. So
affected.
you're getting one audience
Okay.
off the bat. You didn't roll high enough to get a bonus, but you're getting one audience.
As Arrow looks very affected by this, he goes, "I'm struck," and I'm getting my +1 audience
Yeah.
back if I can.
And who is it you're flirting with right now?
With Jess
Oh, okay.
on the
I'm
bean.
okay. Give me a face roll.
Ooh, baby, that is 5 + 4 + 2, which is 11.
Oh man, that is
+1, because I said my catchphrase, so that's 12.
Get that audience.
Well, I guess like after that, Jess will sit there and kind of look at like Arrow specifically and be like, "It's nothing. Just this guy. He gets around a lot anyway. It doesn't. It's silly to even be thinking about him. So, but I guess I just can't stop thinking about him sometimes. Is that silly?
No, it's definitely not silly. Love is a funny thing, you know.
Oh, I don't know if I'd call it love. I think we went on like a date or two. He, like I said, he moves on pretty fast.
Ugh.
I don't know what to do about a guy like that.
What's
Penny-
the scumbag's name?
What, like you're gonna know this person? Do you know all like? Do you know all?
Come on,
kind of,
Izzy,
like,
you know I get around.
guys? Are you
Penny's
trying to
trying-
make sure the name isn't your name?
Guilty charged.
Give me a goof roll, Izzy.
Okay.
While this is happening, Penny is trying to rob Jess because she's into her back pocket.
Give me a goof roll.
Oh shit. Okay.
8.
All right, cool. You're gonna get some chuckles. You get an audience.
Oh, ooh.
Okay.
11.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know what you're stealing.
I'm just trying to grab. I'm
Oh
just like.
no,
while
this
she's
is a
grabbing-
perfect thing. So you're gonna lift, and we'll say because there were coins and all. Jess had a coin from Zeus. From that, you steal
Did I have
it.
any coins left after they robbed me dry for the golden shower?
Well, this is the plot hook. Because you're gonna steal it, and as a guy, you're gonna immediately know this is a coin from Olympus.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, can it be the comedic timing of like she's pulling that out, like they're pulling that out of my pocket as I'm saying like,
Yeah, he gets around a lot. Like I've heard he's done a lot, and you immediately see it's like an Olympus coin. So now you gotta get everyone's attention without telling, like getting
Yeah.
Jesse's attention.
I'm just behind. I'm behind her. And
Imagine
I'm
a
like,
toddler like leaping, like.
yeah, like I'm holding this coin and I'm like, just like waving my arms.
Oh. I look at Izzy and I'm like, see, I think I might know who this scumbag is after all.
Who doesn't?
I'm
Jess just
miming
instantly
my
flushes
Zeus.
and she's kind of like fiddling with like the oh no. Oh no. I just set myself up for fiddling with the bean.
Yeah, you did. Fiddle with that bean.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. Just
Just
take this
in
one,
public
audience.
too. Oh my god.
Just take it. Take it,
Take your
Lonnie.
free
Take your
audience.
audience and get out of here.
When I'm nervous, I fiddle with my bean.
What a mood.
I think Arrow does one of those especially 90s sitcom things of just that extra comedic beat of like her like playing with the bean, but then Arrow clocking it and like staring at it.
Izzy's gonna kind of push, like put a napkin over the bean and push it and be like, you should put that away. We're done with
You
that.
wanted me to spill the bean. Okay.
I
sorry.
mean, I feel like
And she tries to put it in her back pocket.
My hand.
Probably like flailing behind me, like just trying to put something in my back pocket and just like,
Yeah, and just immediately, you're now found out.
she knows we know.
Goo goo gaga.
Ain't no one believing you anymore, Penny.
And now Penny suffers no repercussions for this action.
Yes.
The baby gets to say their catchphrase and they don't get in trouble.
It's amazing.
She's, I was like,
what
he
if,
does
but what if
that.
I counter with sitting there and being like, oh, Zeus is gonna hate that.
Oh, you also get +1 audience. And that is where it's, who's that guy? Who's that guy? The first one is just, it's Zeus. And Jess is there like,
What?
just kind of wanders through looking.
Where?
Do you know?
So we're going to time jump because we did a cut. We're going to probably actually stay in the tavern, but it's now like very obviously after closing, we're like, Jess knows some stuff and everything. So like you've kept Jess here past closing. The only other person's going to be here is Greg because he's passed out at the bar.
Yeah.
Bad tracks.
Can I just immediately? I just want to like do like an interrogation over the bar and just like shine a light in her face. Be like, what do you know?
All right, we're closing up, and all of a sudden the baby just appears on top of the bar with the.
What do you know?
What do I know about?
I love how
what?
there's gags that you guys wanted to be ancient Greece and stuff, but still like you'll pull out a
Oh.
mag light for the bit.
Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
such a good combination of like bad 80s, 90s sitcom logic.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like ancient Greek gods set in
Yeah.
modern times.
Mm-hmm.
But still ancient Greece somehow.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Penny, do you still have the coin? Or did
Yeah.
you flip it back in Jess's?
We can have the coin in anyone's
Yeah.
possession now.
Okay.
Obviously,
I
time
don't
has
have the
jumped.
need for money. What am I gonna buy?
Right. So Izzy, I will take the coin and kind of fiddle with it, and then just boop, like put it down very dramatically on the bar and slide it
Yeah.
towards Jesse and be like, "So where'd you get that?"
Yeah, where'd you get it?
I wanted to get you some water because they're both kind of being the bad cops in this situation, but I'm really here for the dirt.
Roll plus goofs.
Thank you.
I feel like the 90s
8.
answer is you come through a door. The
Mhm.
2000s answer is you just rise up from behind the bar.
8.
Okay, so 8, you're gonna get a bit of a laugh in one audience.
Lit.
So when I was reading through it, there's a role for a dramatic pause, right?
Yes.
So could I just sit there and be like, remember the guy I was telling you about?
Yep.
It was dramatic pause.
Yeah, it was. And roll plus tears.
We lean in.
Roll tears? Okay. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dramatic pause is tears. If you fail on the dramatic pause, it's you paused too long and it's now awkward.
Okay, good. I rolled an 8, so we're good.
All right. So with an A, you make an impact and you're going to get +1 to the next roll you need based off of this dramatic pause.
Okay. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what to do about it. And like that breathy, like kind of still thinking about it, but also embarrassed way of just like,
So you don't know what to do about Zeus? She's just gonna boop, put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just forgot about me.
He does that.
Yeah. Apologies if we are the ones to tell you this, but he's not exactly the most faithful Olympian.
No, you hear that in all the stories, but it just seemed like it was different.
I'm gonna do a
Give me a plus tears on that get serious. You're gonna get +1
I just lock
on it
eyes with Arrow.
for Jesse.
Okay.
I also wanted to do a get serious.
Yep.
But I want I'm gonna say this is a very, very parent move. What he will do for you, he will do to you.
Ooh.
Well, this is gonna be interesting because I rolled double ones to get a 2, and then I have a +1, so that's a 3. So I'm like laying it on way too thick. I'm like, oh, I thought it was different. Like super cheesy. No one actually thinks I'm sad.
Yeah. And what'd you get on your get serious?
I got a 7 + 1, so 8.
8. Okay, so you're going to get this because it's also pulling up because we have our first doubles.
Sorry, everybody.
Womp womp.
Very good.
So we're gonna imagine Izzy's the like actual like veteran sitcom actor, the one that's been through a lot more. Jesse's very much the show was built for Jesse, so probably actually newer, network trying to get her out and everything. You both hear a creak behind you because double ones is an injured actor,
Oh no!
which means something is going to fall from the rigging
Oh no.
and injure someone. However, Izzy was just given a tough choice.
I was.
Izzy, do you
Oh no.
protect? Now we're gonna get some like meta drama too. Do you save Jesse and Jesse's actor from, we're just gonna say, a sandbag falling,
Mm-hmm.
or do you let it happen? If you let it happen, Jesse is going to be injured, which is going to screw up a lot of the rest of the scene. But
It'll at least make me actually sad.
yeah, but yeah, it'll make her actually act better. We'll say.
Rough.
But it'll make her the center of attention about this show. Or you save her, you become the center of attention, but that means you might get hit.
I will save her.
Okay.
And disguise it as god powers. You know what I mean? Like, not today, Zeus, and bats away the sandbag.
Oh, that's it. Midair. Okay. I'm going to need a tears roll from you.
Sure.
Oh no.
It's a 4. It's not good, guys.
Oh no.
It's a 4.
All right. You're going to do that.
Yep.
And when you go to whip it, you're gonna hit it, but it's gonna like tetherball and just crack you on the back of the head. Which is also gonna make you bite your tongue. So you're going to take -1 on going and lose 1 audience.
-1 on what?
Ongoing.
Ongoing.
So -1 to all rolls for the rest of the scene.
Fuck. And I lose an audience.
Yep.
I just start laughing and
Oh, sorry. It is or.
Oh.
I misread my own rules I wrote. So do
I'll
you
take
want
a -1 on
Yeah,
going.
we'll take the
That's
-1 on going.
Yep.
Like you've bit your tongue and it's now actively swelling, so it's just gonna screw up all your line delivery.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just laughing and pointing.
You
hear a second laugh from a corner.
Yeah. So not today, Zeus, and then bats me, son of a bitch.
All right. Now, I will roll randomly to see who that's back on track. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Jesse, you are the titular character. How you get this scene back on track?
I think this is the moment where Jessie realizes that she like appreciates Izzy so much, even though Izzy is like currently interrogating her, and just like is just like, yeah, like you're not today, Zeus is a good mindset to have going forward. I think that's, should stop thinking about him. And she has that like character moment feeling like she's all of a sudden just like motivated by what she said, even though it was...
All right. So who is going to give the one-liner to punch that up and give it a laugh at the end of the scene? Because it's probably going to be either Penny or Arrow.
Ooh, we've been rated.
Hey!
Yvonne B.
Ooh. Oh my god, I stand her so hard. I'm her biggest fan. Anyway, oh shit.
I think Arrow looks at Penny and kind of like nudges and whispers and is like, "Not today, Zeus. Well, he's definitely already forgotten about her."
All right, give me a plus goof.
8.
All right. So you're going to get a mild laugh, but enough for us to punch. It's a good time for a scene
Do I get an
change.
audience?
Yes.
Ooh, so does that mean my -1 ongoing is done?
It is actually done. They were able to cap off the scene without you having to say anything else.
Yes.
So, I think, given the dynamics we know of the characters and everything, because we got to keep things moving, and Jesse hasn't been fully brought in. We also haven't used any of our other key sets. This might be a good time to then cut to a scene. It'll continue the drama in Izzy's chambers, because this also will establish the like true godly connection stuff. Like at this point, they're like, "How do you know Zeus?" And it's kind of weird questioning. So I think we're probably going to open with Izzy. My guess, feel free to correct me, it's your character, but getting in contact with Zeus, because this has all been brought to your doorstep.
Yes. Am I in my chamber alone?
I would assume.
Okay.
We're probably going to have your chamber mostly be you with an NPC god.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless someone's interrupting you.
Yeah, fucking boop, boop, beep, boop. Calling Zeus.
Yeah, it's gotta be just. Please hold for Zeus.
It's fucking Hermes, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Hermes.
Hey girl, hey girl, hey. I need to talk to Zeus, like with the quickness. I've got his mess down here.
I get that. I'll connect you right up. I don't know what mess he's gotten himself into.
Oh yes. Oh, let me just listen in. I know you listen and just listen.
I know. I'm gonna shake a tail feather. I'll bring that right down to you. And then
Go say hi to
crack,
your daughter.
That's my
flashing
dad.
light effect, man in white toga and big beard, which is gonna have to be a guest star appearance.
Ooh.
Who
Hold
can
on.
be our guest star Zeus?
What's-
I
I
mean,
think I know exactly. who
Morgan
Zeus is
Freeman
gonna
is the
be.
voice of God. So who's the voice
True.
of Zeus?
But in sitcom world, I think we need Ted Danson to be Zeus.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
That's definitely.
Or like Robin Williams, Mork and Mindy.
A Mork and Mindy, Robin Williams,
Totally.
Kelsey
Gamble.
Grammer Zeus would be an
Mhm.
interesting Zeus.
Oh yeah.
Who was on fucking X-Files?
Oh, David Duchovny.
David Duchovny?
Yeah!
David
Oh,
Duchovny
that tracks because
Zeus.
he is a sex addict.
Yeah, it's
So that
also
would track.
very 90s to have David
It
Duchovny.
is.
I
Let's do it.
don't have a David Duchovny impersonation in my back
What are you
pocket,
talking
but
about, Bobby? Everyone has a David Duchovny impersonation.
A half-assed David Duchovny impersonation is just a half-hearted. Am I blanking? I feel bad.
It doesn't matter. I've changed my mind.
No, it's just a half-hearted Jeff Goldblum impersonation.
It
It's a David Duchovny impersonation.
it should just be Jerry Seinfeld.
No, we're not going to be Jerry
Do you
Seinfeld.
need me to do an
I'm
impression?
also okay with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Do you need me to do a Jerry Seinfeld impression? Just let me know.
I
No,
think we have our answer.
Yeah, he's just gonna come. He's just, yeah. It's the full Zeus outfit with the thick black Jeff Goldblum glasses.
Ugh.
Oh, that's so good.
He is my silver fox.
Iris, what is it that you?
So one of the mortals that you decided to turn into a plaything has bad fifis and decided to come into my bar with your coin.
Oh, my coin. Okay.
Yeah, you're just
So-
leaving your name around all willy-nilly.
Okay.
I mean, she could have just tattooed Zeus on her ass and it would have been less conspicuous.
A little bit more flattering too, but okay. So we got a mortal asking, doesn't know you know anything about me, right?
That would be an inaccurate statement.
Well, okay. This is just a weird Christopher Walken.
I want to
Okay.
try. I'm eventually going to use convince, just so you know,
Mhm.
to convince him to like basically subsidize her living with us.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, we need help. She needs help, and honestly, I think she would keep the other two like little chaos goblins in check. She's female, so Arrow's going to be happy. And she doesn't seem to mind Penny saying weird shit all the time.
Well, I always did have good taste.
However, I don't do this for free. If you want me to clean up your mess, you better pay your maid.
All right, give me a face check.
Sure. Double threes? So 6? I don't know what it means for doubles.
Double three. Each double is different.
Oh.
So this is great. So he's just gonna be like, well, of course. So we can work something out. Footage missing. The scene immediately ends, and the director sets up a new scene with the.
Absolutely incredible. Oh my god.
It's just like scene missing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
As we are gonna cut to the back to the main set, the tavern.
Mhm.
Just comes
Probably
in
with
like,
you out to
are you guys still at the bar?
we will say everyone but Jess is at the bar,
Okay.
which means you're gonna have to go find Jess.
Okay. Ashton, do you have a fan on? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, sorry, I turned on. Damn it!
It's
Oh, is your
okay. I mean,
fan
if you're gonna get
still on?
hot and sweaty, like
Did it? Is it still crazy? Is it still
No.
going?
No, now
Okay.
it's gone.
it's better.
Okay, cool. Sorry, yeah. When I turn it back on, it always goes like that. Anyway,
Okay, so Izzy's gonna come back to where y'all are, and I don't know, throw Penny a dino nuggie from who knows where, and just be like, so got done talking to our main patron, your main oh gosh, what's that person? Warren? No, the person who runs a prison.
Warden.
Thank you. Your main warden. So he's gonna help Bobby with that double threes. Did I get what I was wanting to get?
Yes.
Okay. Just so I
Specifics were talked out.
Yeah.
We never saw them.
Okay, great. So Zeus is gonna fund her, but we're gonna keep an eye on her.
Mhm.
So he is going to subsidize us taking care of her, among other things. So I think we need to hire her because Arrow keeps flirting with all the patrons and doesn't pay attention to the non-attractive patrons.
bless
I will let
you.
you.
What voice was that? Sorry.
I do not appreciate that, Izzy. I spread the wealth as evenly as I can. And
Not if they're under a 7.
You want me
All
to
right,
be
give me
giving
a
out
goof roll.
charity?
Okay. Is that a Izzy goof roll?
That's an Izzy goof roll.
Double 2s.
Oh my god.
You
I
are
wish it would
very-
go up, not down.
Okay. So this is similar to Interdacture. However, a piece of the set's going to fall, causing the scene to wrap as soon as possible.
Oh my
And the location cannot be used for the rest of the episode.
Oh
god.
no.
The tavern?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We gotta
The
go to the
lower
market.
your doubles are, the worse the outcome.
We need to go to the market, Izzy. I think you are underselling us on this Zeus deal, and we can get something better.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
can we figure that out really quick because it's almost nap time.
Yeah,
we do need to go to the market because Zeus is funding our booze run this moment.
I'm good with that.
Okay, carry me.
I go and pick up Penny. I have a baby, Bjorn.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my
it makes Arrow like suddenly like +5 more attractive.
Yeah, it's a very Steve Harrington energy of like, oh my god,
Can you
he's good
shut
with
the fuck
kids.
up? That's my dad.
Literally.
Papa.
All right, yeah. So we're going to cut to, well, our main set is currently out of commission for the episode, which is going to be real hard because that's usually what we would end the
All about
episode
bonding
too.
from now on.
Yeah, but we have other sets. So we're probably going to want to cut to the three of you trying to find Jess the next day. Or it might even be assumed it's the next day now.
Mm-hmm.
At the market?
Talking everything at the market.
I am sitting on Arrow's shoulders.
Yeah. I think I'm talking to Izzy as we're looking for Jess, and I think I'm like, listen, funding us is fine, but Penny and I are trying to get a ticket back into Olympus, and I think maybe this girl might be our ticket in.
She wouldn't hurt. Now, if I were lonely, heartbroken, sad, pathetic,
Mm.
just desperate, mortal, and the thick thorax was closed, where would I go?
So what do they find Jesse doing or selling in the market?
I can sell something at the market.
Your tears.
I make wind chimes.
Relationship
Oh
advice.
no, I think the perfect thing
The busker.
would be for Jessie to have like gone to go wandering for flowers, and then now she's just like has this sad like little table that just no one showed up for, and she's trying to sell the flowers that she just picked. And when nobody's buying them, she's just doing the thing where she's like picking the petals off one by one.
No.
All right, so Jesse, give me a goofs roll for the reveal of you.
Oh, That's so sad.
That is sad.
If you take away laugh tracks from sitcoms, they are mean and cruel.
Oh yeah.
Wait 1 second. I can't do math right now. 9.
9. Okay, so you're gonna get some laughs. You get one audience.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm kind of just like, I have a little like napkin kind of laid out on the table to try to make it look a little bit nicer, and there's just a bunch of flowers in front of me, and I'm kind of just, I have one leg up and I'm sitting in a chair, and I'm kind of just like, he loves me. He loves me now.
Is that napkin from our bar?
That is just, yes.
It's probably face, like if it has the insignia on it, it's probably face down. So no one would know.
We can tell.
Yes, and that is so sad.
And how many flowers you got? Like 3?
I mean, I probably have a decent amount, but some of them are probably dandelions.
Those are just
Look at her.
weeds.
Look at her. She's selling weeds.
Oh man.
Not
not
the
even
good
the
kind.
We high five.
All right,
High five,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely high five.
Both of you roll plus goofs.
Wait,
as
Ashton,
you
we need a
say it in
handshake.
unison.
Oh, absolutely. We have a secret handshake. Did I not say that already? Because I had it in my head that we did have a secret handshake.
Oh, fuck yeah. I got a 9.
7.
That's actually the same outcome. Both of you, like, combined get some laughs. You both get +1 audience. Of course, it's like a 5-year-old, not even the good guy, and just puts the hands out as Arrow just like high
As
fives.
she's on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Shh.
We have like a little, like a cross handshake of like.
9 times out of 10, I imagine Penny just wearing sunglasses.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they're too big for her face.
Right.
Izzy will go over and start the conversation. Well, and by start the conversation, just stand at the table and like do the slow look at the flowers, look at Jess, look at the flowers, like, so what you doing here?
Well, that drink yesterday was expensive, so I'm trying to get a little bit of money back.
Ooh. Oh.
How's that going for you?
Good. A cat stole one of my flowers, but technically that means that he was interested in it.
That is
Yeah.
okay.
This is so sad. I'm
Izzy,
sorry.
roll plus goofs.
How many?
This is
Just
so
one?
sad.
Yeah.
7.
All right. You're gonna get some laughs. I also need Jesse to roll plus goofs. For
Okay.
this.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That is a 5 total.
Oh no.
Wow. So Izzy really saved this, as people are just like, I thought this was a comedy.
The cat stealing it was.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had you roll, and everybody's taking it deadly seriously.
Yeah, like, oh, this poor cat. So I'd like to help you out a little bit. This half of your table is poisonous, and this half of your table is dead because you picked them too late in the season. However,
I'd like to buy the poisonous ones.
Please
Roll
don't
plus
sell
goofs.
please don't sell the poisonous ones to the toddler.
Yeah.
I'm-
I'm working food service.
Oh
Did you get
no.
doubles again?
Oh no.
6s.
No.
Okay. Double 6s is the least bad one.
Excellent.
So as you're saying that and everything, we cut to Izzy's response, which I did sadly cut off the call for the roll. As you're responding, Izzy, a boom mic comes into frame. Comes back out of frame.
Can I also be in the frame and it hits me in the head since I'm the highest?
Fine.
Just pretend like it didn't happen. Just be
Yeah.
like, but like, um, so I can also do you one better. So this strapping young gentleman next to me is our only server at the Thick Thorax.
And I'm
And
bad at my job.
Penny looks behind her when you say strapping young gentleman, as if she's
like,
looking for a strapping young gentleman.
Hey.
and we need some help. You need some coin. What do you say?
We're offering you a job.
There it is. Ooh, maybe
Yeah,
I
it would probably work better than the flowers, huh? Do you guys want any of these for the tables at least? Well, you said
No.
poisonous. Probably not good for food service, and just throws them behind her.
I'll get them later.
No, your flower services will not be required.
Okay. Do you need me to like do anything? Like do I need to like show you that I can carry a tray?
Yeah,
Can
let's do an audition. Let's do an audition.
Yeah.
So
An
Izzy will
interview?
just push the flowers off the table, move behind the table where Jesse's sitting, like scooch her out of the chair and be like, serve me.
Wouldn't this be better to do at the bar?
In front of patrons? Absolutely not.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no. She'll like kind of look around and try to find something that looks like a. She'll grab the napkin and kind of like tuck it into her like belt loops a little bit to look like a little apron.
Very good. Very good.
Penny pulls out a notebook and starts just like drawing a picture.
I hand you my server's notebook that I just like have on me.
Okay.
Perfect. I flip through the pages and I try to ignore the ones of just like girls' phone numbers.
Yeah,
and
it's 6 pages of phone numbers.
find a clean page.
He doesn't actually use it for like he's a good enough server that he doesn't need to write the orders down, but he does write phone numbers down.
Phone numbers in ancient Greece.
Mm-hmm.
They're in like Roman numerals.
They're all Roman numerals.
I flip to a fresh page and I'm like, hi, welcome to the Thick Thorax. And she kind of like laughs, like giggles a little bit after saying it. And then it's like, how can I serve you today?
I would like I would like 3 ant crumbles and but I want them with no olives, extra ice, 3 cubes of sugar, and she's just rattling it off.
I need
Right
a
in
plus
tears.
goof roll to try and not mess up, Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Not Izzy, Jesse.
Oh,
Wait,
Jesse.
what am I rolling?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Plus goof to try not to mess up.
Okay. This is gonna be one of those times where I really need it to. Ooh, base 11. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
13 total.
Whoa.
Jesse's able to rattle off the exact order you gave perfectly.
Izzy's like, she's impressed, but she won't show it. Just like, correct. That's the bare minimum. You've achieved.
Hell yeah, kid. You'll do just fine.
Wait. I want to turn.
I pass the notebook back up to Penny.
No. You, Penny's going to be the guest. Or Penny's going to be the customer because sometimes we have people so drunk, they're like a toddler.
Wait. And then I want to jump off. Or not jump off, but I want to climb down off of Arrow's shoulders. And I'm going to be like, I can be the server and the customer.
Look at her.
No.
She can truly just do
No.
everything.
And I want to use my twin ability to be 2 people in the same scene. But I just
Damn it.
it just looks like it's like going back and forth, and I'm just moving
Yeah.
really fast.
Roll plus goofs. Yeah, where it's just quick pans
Yeah.
of you in like one with the notebook and the other one with a menu that no one
Shit.
knows where it came from.
It really goofs is what I'm rolling.
Yep.
Is it goofs? 3.
This bit does not go over well with the audience. You
No,
will
it does not.
You like drop the notebook as you're like trying to get into the other position, and then all of a
Is
sudden the
it-
next time you're the
it takes-
customer, but you're supposed to be the
Is
waiter.
he just gonna stop Penny and be like, "Why are you like this? Get back up there."
I bend down.
Goo goo
It's
okay,
gaga.
You can't get her. It's okay, kiddo. You can't win them all.
Well,
Can I get my audience for the catchphrase?
yes, where you like this? Yes.
Can I
I
also
was gonna
get
say,
audience
and
for
goo goo gaga. Yep.
Are you ever not going to allow that, or should I ask each time?
Now, as long as it's within the context of, and that there were 2 characters, even though one player is playing them, it qualifies.
Okay.
If you can fit your catchphrase into the script naturally, yeah, that's kind of one of your main goals for building XP.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna look at Jess after climbing back up onto Era's shoulders and be like, I guess you'll do.
I certainly could use the help, and it's not too bad having another pretty face around the office.
Okay. So I want Jess, do you agree to work at the Thick Thorax?
Yeah. Thank you.
Good.
So
if you
I
didn't
need
agree,
to-
we'd have to kill you.
Well, that means we need to have a staff meeting in my chambers before next shift, before the Thick Thorax can open.
I'm giving you 1 audience for having the best workaround to not having access to the tavern.
It's really good.
Because I was getting ready to have
Very
a scene outside the front of the tavern to help
Oh.
you. You worked around it in a great way.
Thank you.
Why they're the parent.
That's why I'm the parent.
Really?
That's right. That's right. Quick diversion.
So the question is, do we cut directly to that scene, or do we have a scene with Jess getting stuff together? Either
Oh, we could give
by
her
herself,
orders.
with another character.
Yes, Jess and
NPC.
Arrow. I'll take Penny back.
Yes.
I'll take
Yeah,
Penny
I
back.
need to take a nap.
Yes, come on.
Wait, what's happening? I'm so sorry.
Jess and Arrow are having a scene.
Arrow, Izzy's going to give Arrow the list of all the booze and food to buy, a bag of coin, and say, all right, take Jess and get supplies for tonight.
All right.
Nothing that's not on the list. If it's not on the list, it ain't coming in my tavern.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ugh.
You can count on me.
Thugs away.
And yeah, I like link arms with Jess, and I'm like, come on, we're gonna go run some errands.
And since
Okay.
he hasn't been used yet, what may actually be better than a health inspector is your supplier
That's pretty
is
good.
Chatacles.
Oh,
please.
Fuck that guy, dude.
listen, this guy, Jess. Can I call you Jess?
Yeah.
Awesome. You're awesome. This Chatacles guy is, kind of a piece of work, but we gotta keep it on the lay low around here.
Lay low. What do you mean, lay low?
I think Arrow kind of like leans in, and gets a little kind of swoopy hair moment happening. Kind of like bangs it and is like, "You think you can keep a secret, Jess?"
Of course. Yeah.
You wonder why. No, Penny's 5. It makes sense that she's talking. We might have a little more personal connection to Zeus than we were letting on.
Is that why you guys knew what that coin was?
Mm-hmm. Keen eye. I'm gonna be a great waitress.
Well, thanks, but what is sorry, what does this all mean?
This is where it's going to get interrupted as coming in with several bushels. Just, all right, I got 5 bushels of something called Dino Nuggies. Arrow. Just a very
Shadocles.
Newman moment from Chadicles.
Shadocles.
I would know your little thorax place was asking for something like this. I don't even know where they come in from, but
And you don't need to. Shadocles, you just gotta get him here.
fine. Do you have payment? Or
Yeah.
Are we gonna have? Oh, okay.
Do I have payment?
I mean, here's the thing. You are the overgrown child. You were given payment.
No, I'm the cool uncle.
Oh, that's right.
I'm the
Sorry.
overgrown
Yes, it's the
child.
overgrown child.
I probably
So
would have
you were
accidentally
given-
bought something along the way.
Yeah. You were given payment.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Great. Yeah, no, I think I am gonna try to like short him just a little bit. And I think maybe try to like use some glamour magic or something to like make it look like the full payment or gaslight him into thinking that I owe him less.
Okay. Yeah. So roll plus face.
Okay.
The Chad getting gaslit. That's new.
Okay. Ooh. 7.
A 7. So he's just, I'll be the one to make sure of that. And he like takes the coins and he's like, all right, we got 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. I guess it all counts out here.
Perfect. Pleasure doing business with you as always, Chadicles.
Who's the what, you bringing dates on the job runs now?
No, this is new blood at the thick thorax.
The thirsty thorax.
Thirsty thick thorax. New server that we just hired.
Chadicles kind of comes up near Jess. You know there are better options, right?
Oh, you trying to poach our girl immediately?
Blink twice if you don't feel like you can leave. That's all I'm saying.
She pointedly goes out of her way to like have a staring contest with him.
All right. Do you want this to be goofs or tears?
Please, goofs.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not serious. Yeah, give me plus goofs.
Okay. No, she's not actually like trying to. Okay, well, either way, I got an 11, so either way I would have won. But it was mainly just to be like pointedly like, I'm not blinking, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna look. Yeah, so that if you're being like serious about it, it's gonna be plus tears. But hey, that's good. So you're going to do it. It's gonna go, he's gonna back off.
Looks like she's
And
fine.
with that, you are also going to get +1 audience.
All right.
As you stand up for yourself and Chadicles backs off.
All right.
Give
Just
us our
weird
dino
as the rest
nuggies
of you.
and have a good day.
Is there anything on his table like out, or is he like actually a distributor when he only just like brings out like everything?
Yeah,
all at
he's a
once?
distributor.
Okay.
His set's gonna be very bare bones of
Mm.
like room, counter, back door to back room to give props to.
I was gonna try to see if I could like secretly swipe something as I was leaving.
I think off that impulse, I think as like Chadicles leaves, or if me and Jess are alone in the scene, I think I pull out like the extra coin that I kind of shorted him, and I'm like, we can get a little something to treat ourselves. Kind of do like a little coin flip.
She kind of like looks around a little bit and she's like, that's so cool. This is going to be a great place to work.
All right. So we now cut to the meeting in Izzy's chambers.
All of us are here in this one, right?
Yes, this is probably going to be the wrap up to the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So Izzy doesn't know what you told her. What you told Jess.
What they teased.
Yeah, right. So Izzy is like, okay. Looks at Eros and Penny's like, I gotta tell her.
Why?
Because honestly, I'm too lazy to hide it from everybody and her.
Why?
Because sometimes people get tired of masking all the time.
Why?
Because it's hard work.
Why?
Because it takes a lot of effort.
Why?
Because I'm trying to be someone I'm not.
Why?
So that people don't slaughter us in the streets.
Why?
Because if they find out we're gods, then people are going to kind of start asking us for things. And then they're going to find out that we were taking the offerings from the various temples, and then they get kind of pissed.
Oh, you should definitely tell her. I basically told her everything.
My assumption is she's right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, you say that as she's there with Arrow. Yeah.
The cup to the door.
No,
No,
you're
it's
in
just
the
standing
room,
next to
Jess.
Arrow. Like
In
the
the
two of you
room.
are
We're just
holding
not
ice
talking
cream.
about
You just wise me, right? And
Yeah.
so the quickest way to end the why statement is obviously answer the question.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's definitely the reveal of Arrow and response is Arrow and Jess are there holding like ice creams or something, showing whatever
Yeah.
you got with the
Yeah.
coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Arrow, give me a goofs roll for that
Okay.
delivery. Because that's the cut, that's the capper, that's the break the tension.
Oh, 5.
Okay. It does not go great. However,
Do I lose an audience point?
yeah, +1 6. Yeah, you do.
Ooh.
Unless somebody can help, if 2 people can help you out, you can.
How
get
do
up
you
to a
help out?
7.
Is this just a help out thing?
It is the help out action. It's intellect, and you have to describe how you're gonna help.
Okay, so they say, so Arrow says, I basically already told her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say Izzy will be like, great. The one time, oh, shit. I had to think about making out, and I can't land it.
Now, what's also
can
good is
help.
technically, Jesse, you rolled so high on that dramatic moment that capped the last scene. You have a +1 you can give out for free. By the way.
Okay, I have a +1 I can give out. Also, I took the humorous helper ability, which makes it so that I roll goof instead of intellect because my intellect is -1, but my goof is +2. So
you
I
want to
can
be
give a
like,
plus-
wait, you guys are gods? Like
Yes.
just some very
Like poorly acted, like obviously, you know what I mean?
Did you say we had ice creams?
Yeah, I think
that
so.
you can have
I
ice cream.
want like a dramatic moment where my ice cream just falls because I lost track of holding it upright. So I'm just like, wait, just flop.
Did you give me an ice cream cone?
All right, so roll plus goof for that help.
Okay. Oh gosh, please don't fail me now.
Oh no.
Did it fail you now?
It totally did.
Oh no.
So remember that time when I rolled a 1
Oh.
and 1, and it became a 2 plus,
Yeah,
What happened
double ones
again?
again.
So that was a 4, but there was 2 1s.
Wow. So it's the
That's the
way
second
you guys
one.
are gods. Neither of you do well on this. So you both lose one audience, and then a sandbag falls and hits Jess in the head.
I guess today, Zeus.
I guess
Give me a goofs on that.
She's struck.
I'm having a rough first episode.
That's 11.
Yeah, I
11.
point
Yeah,
at her
you're gonna
and
get
say
audience.
a variation of my catchphrase.
Yeah, I am on. I am
This is
somehow now
actually
on Arrow's
hilarious
shoulders and
because
drums.
it is
Can I roll
11
goofs
is
for
high
my
enough.
for my catchphrase there instead of flirt?
Yeah, because she struck. But what I was also gonna say is
So bad.
you rolled high enough that Izzy, you're also going to have a +1 you can give.
Oh, okay.
on top
Is
of
that
it.
only for the rest of the episode? Because that's not helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
Yeah.
use it? I was at a 6. I'll be a 7.
Have it.
Yep.
Thank you.
You
I'm
work.
back up to 4.
Can it pan up to me somehow now on Arrow's shoulders, holding the like in the position of dropping the sandbag?
Ah!
You can give me a goofs roll.
Well, okay, yeah, but I do want to just be like, oh, goo goo gaga. 7.
All right, yeah, you're gonna get 1 audience from that, and your goo goo gaga, and that is where it goes. However, with this, the ice cream was in effect, so that's gonna give 1 audience, and the sandbag was
To
a
us
mishap.
or like to who?
You both were having ice cream, so I'll give it to both of you.
Oh, great.
The falling ice cream was the physical bit that would have been in effect, but it only works if both of you are holding ice cream, so that makes sense. All right, and that is when Goo Goo Gaga is when we cut to credits,
Yay!
which now means if you have at least 5 audience, you can buy in advance.
Woo!
Ooh.
Then
I
if
am
we were
keeping
playing
foot.
with the budget rules, we would add everybody's audience together, and I
Mm.
would use that to calculate budget for next episode.
So for advance, is that like character developments?
Yeah, character development.
Okay.
Sorry. So character developments cost 5 audience each.
Okay.
So if you have at least 5, you can buy them. Since it's a lock-in, you're never going to get more than 1 move at a time. But if you, for some reason, have 10 audience, you could also buy an actual.
Oh yes.
Do we carry over any extra?
I'm actually going to let us carry it over.
Okay.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
So do we get to take an advance or a lock-in with those 5
No,
points?
you lock it. You lock in. What you do is your advances, your character developments have lock-ins that you can buy.
Oh. I'm taking +1 goofs.
I'm
Yeah,
also
it's a
I'm also
good thing.
taking +1 goofs.
I'm locking twins.
Awesome.
It's useful.
Oh, so if we don't lock it in, our
It's gonna
ability
change.
changes?
Yep.
Change to like
Oh.
what? Like we can
You
choose?
just get to pick a new one next episode.
And we
But it
lose the
can't be
one
the
that we
same
had.
one.
It can't be the same one 2 episodes in a row.
Oh, we
Oh.
can come back to
But
it.
yeah,
Yeah, you can come
Okay.
back to it. It just can't be
Okay.
back to back.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock twins, and I'm gonna take imaginary friend for next week.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Right. I think I'm gonna lock humorous helper.
It's a good
And
one.
then
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hmm. What is the flirt advanced move, Bobby?
So the advanced flirt is when you roll 12 plus, you gain +1 audience.
Ooh.
Which
Ooh,
for
I don't think I don't
if
think
you
I
roll
have the ability. I think I only can do that if I roll 2 double 6s. So I don't
okay,
think
you
that's
have
advantageous
+0
to get.
flirt right
Oh, I
now.
have +2 face.
Yeah. So if you roll a 10 or better, you're gonna get a 12 plus.
Oh, it's 12 plus?
Yes.
Oh. Mm.
But
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
for you, if you use your catchphrase, which gives you 1 audience, and you get
That's
the
true,
12
then that's a
plus, you get
+3.
another.
That's a good
That
point.
gives you 2 audience right there.
All right, so I'm taking flirty for next session, and I'm losing charmer.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that one, if you can lock it in, is going to make you an XP machine. Because you'll get +1 to your roll, so you just need a 9 or better on the dice, which isn't bad.
Mhm.
And if you get the really high, you get 2 XP instead of 1.
That's very good.
so with the running joke ability, is that something where I'd actually like have to have something that I would say when I decide
When
to
we
use
do
the
writer's room, we'll set up whatever the running joke is, but you don't necessarily, like, we can as a group come up with it, but you get to have the running joke. It basically lets you just auto succeed on a few jokes for an episode.
which will be helpful considering I have failed miserably twice. Rolled double ones 2 times. So
Oh,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
think
more
there is a curse that when you take the rules where if you roll doubles, bad things happen, doubles just show up more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true.
But-
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyone watching who's enjoyed, because I know our raid actually a good bit of people stuck around as well.
Awesome.
All of that. The book is available on Drive-Thru RPG. There's a link in chat. I actually just dropped it a couple minutes ago. It's currently half off for this month since we're doing live shows of it. So check it out. It's pretty new. There might be some updates, but I think it's pretty much finalized. And we will be back next week with more of this. I don't think we're going to be needing to make a new show. The show definitely has a vibe to it.
This is awesome.
It's really fun.
Did you guys enjoy it? Because I'm super
yeah.
self-conscious about this.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
super-
For anyone who doesn't know, Bobby wrote this game.
Yeah, I wanted to run a sitcom game. There wasn't one, so I just made one.
This is awesome. Yes, this is exciting. So yeah, this has been a really fun game. So you guys can see us play here next Friday, and I think you guys are also playing it on Tuesday.
We are also on the next few Tuesdays on my channel, 2000 Tales. Ashton, as well as 2 other of our cast members and regulars in the community, are playing a show called Under the Castle, which is early 2000s Nickelodeon kid sitcom about people working in knockoff Disney.
Yes, that's awesome.
And it's cursed. It's a cursed
so
show.
cursed. One person made a character that the best way to describe it is we accidentally made analog horror, and that character is haunting the tapes of this episode. Because they're just this like cotton candy haired clown that's in every scene and will just show up randomly.
Okay, guys. See you guys next Tuesday on 2000 Tales, and then next Friday here, 9 o'clock Eastern, and then adjust to your time zones because I'm not going to. All right, bye guys.